Right, so I showed some of you this one the other day at the end of a different video, the mole trap video. So this is a leg snare, foot snare, or you could call it a snare thrower. And I think you could use it in all sorts of different ways, depending on how you set it or where you put it. But essentially, I suppose it really is a snare thrower, because it will throw the snare onto a body part rather than relying on the animal kind of pulling it. So I suppose it could work for, you know, an animal kind of pecking maybe, or taking something off of it. Depending, if you did, you'd probably have to glue bait onto here, or really fix it on, maybe drill 2 holes and tie something on. And it might pull it over an animal's head, but I think it would work better if it was partly buried in the ground and the animal stood on it, and it will fly this arm up and the snare will grab the animal around the leg. So as you can see, it's basically 3 bits of wood. Now this configuration may look weird, but it's kind of got to be done like that to get the spring in a good place. So you've got one piece, this one's screwed on, a hinge in there, and this one is put on. You can kind of see there, it has to be overlapping so the spring will pull it up in the air. And it's got a fairly powerful spring there. It's not like one of them thin weak goods, that's actually quite a strong spring on there. And it's tied there, you could tie it both ends. And then the snare is actually, this part here you can see, is actually a continuation of the snare. Because that is where you would, say, attach it to a peg or tie it off somewhere. So that if the trap was smashed up, the snare is still its own piece, if you know what I mean. So rather than, say, smash the bottom up and then it runs off of the top part, the snare is actually, you know, kind of connected to the trap, but would be connected to a peg or a tree, whatever itself. That's just a 2-strand brass snare, but I think it might be better, well, depending on what you was catching, to maybe have thicker cable or whatever. Now I've made this treadle, which is pretty much exactly the same as a mouse trap or a rat trap treadle. Just aluminium bent round, a hole in there, and there's a piece of metal, a cut off nail sticking out of there, and then this piece of wire, 2 holes, and that just sits in there. So to set it, what you'd really do is put your snare out as best you can first, in my opinion. Pull it down, and then that cut off nail just fits in the hole, just like a mouse trap. And then I'm just trying to find something to put in this, and when an animal comes along and stands on that treadle plate, it'll catch it. Now you really want to dress the snare a bit first, because that's sticking up too high, so you may want to get it lower down. But I'll just show you now kind of how it would work. I think you'd need to bury it in the ground at least to this level. Stake it, the animal comes along, stands in this, and then it catches it. Doesn't lift it in the air or anything, but it kind of guarantees that that is suddenly whipped around its leg or whatever body part. So like I said, it's better if you sort that out first, but you would need to do it a couple of times anyway, because once you get it to there, if it's not quite right, you're going to need to move it around a bit more. I think a thicker snare would be better. And like I said, it's not just attached there, so if it rips all this top off, so that was a powerful animal, if it ripped all the top of the trap off, it would still be alright, because the snare goes under a staple there. It does go through a hole, but then it carries on through another hole, and then that's the other end there. So if it smashed it all to pieces, as long as this cable was strong enough, it should still be alright. So there's the hinge there. So essentially this part and this part is just like a mousetrap, really. I suppose in a way it's a similar trap to any of the kind of spring snares, but doesn't lift the animal off the ground, but will yank the snare onto its leg. And like I said, it's a little bit, the snare is sitting a bit high at the minute, but if this was buried in the ground and you had a thicker cable kind of laid down a bit better, or you just sorted it out more, it would definitely work better. Catches it good, and we'll catch it, you know, nice and tightly around whatever part of the animal, whether it's the leg or around the head. Yeah, so like I said, the only bit you've got to do kind of slightly weird is this part. And that is really because if you just did the hinged part on this bottom one, you would have to dig a hole in the ground for this bit to fit into, if you know what I mean. Could you imagine here, this bit's got to overlap, there's a spring to pull it up. So it could be done with one piece of wood and then another, but you'd probably have to dig a hole and the spring would be underneath here. So to have it so it's kind of just simpler to set, you have to do it in that kind of angle. And the spring is up here, nothing's getting caught on the ground, and all you'd have to do is just dig the trench for that to go in. You know this is not going to get fouled up by the ground because it's above it, if that makes sense. It wasn't hard to make, and I made it relatively quickly, but it's not as simple as most other traps, if you know what I mean. But I'll tell you what you could do if you wanted to. If you wanted to make one of these, but you didn't have any aluminium to make that part, you could just use a mousetrap treadle if you wanted to. Even use the staple and everything. You may be able to just put, something on top of it to make it bigger if you wanted it to. Or you could just have it like a stick sticking out. But apart from that, all relatively easy bits to get. Spring, a hinge, bits of wood, cable or wire, and like I said, that bit could just be a mousetrap trigger. Right, anyway, cheers for watching. I'll see you later.